think US equities have done extraordinarily well. Not as well as gold, but they've done extraordinarily well. And valuations are high. And as I just said, we're starting to see the rollover in some of these big stocks. But the tech sector is still holding everything up. But I'm very much in the camp that it's not particularly original. But I think the rest of the world offers better opportunity because the world index is 2/3 American, 1/3 rest of the world. And whenever that sort of extreme happens, then you just know the other side's got opportunity. So, I think for the next 10 years, UK, Europe, Asia and Japan, Australia, South Africa, these kind of places, they're just cheap markets. There's nothing bubbly about them. And so I think they'll be fine. I'm not suggesting they're going to go to the moon or anything, but they're going to be fine. And I do think the US market has been overly pumped in recent years.
In one of my retirement accounts, I have been automatically investing into some emerging markets ETF, and I've been hating it for the past 5 years or so. But the dollar is at or near a 3-year low.
Yeah. So big tech, I think those companies are amazing, but I just don't understand the valuations at all. They make no sense. They really are pumped to the sky. And, what is Microsoft got a free cash flow yield of something like 1%? I mean,
Hmm.
or it's 1 or 2. Historically, it's much higher than that. And the growth rate, we're dealing with sort of 5, 6, 7% growth for a very, very high PE, and this is true right across those big names. And to put it in perspective, if you go to Korea, you can buy SK Hynix, which is the second biggest stock in Korea that's in the chip business, on 6 times earnings.
Wow.
And the stock has made an all-time high. So Samsung and SK and Taiwan Semi, these offer much better value than the similar sort of company in the USA. And in the case of SK Hynix, it's not listed in the USA, which is one of the reasons why it's cheap. So if
Yeah.
you bother to open an account that could trade Korea, you can buy these much cheaper stocks. Um, so I think that that's just one of the examples, and I think that the world's equity investors have just become lazy, and they've just sort of opened up the US market every day and slowly then just ignored the other thing. And when it goes too far, it's the other thing that's got the opportunity. So there's plenty of reasonably priced good companies around the world, and there's nothing wrong with them, which is not the same thing as saying they're going to the moon.